तो चलिए, Firoz, shall we have the This is a special cooker, O-pose, 1 pot, 1 shot. Its quantity is 2.5 liters. So we are going to use all these ingredients to prepare a very simple, basic, very nutritious cabbage, green peas and beans plus some masalas which I will explain as we go. First let us load the cooker with 1/4 cup of water. Then in goes 1 cup of cabbage, and beans and peas, which is washed thoroughly 3 times. You'll get at least 2 of good vegetables, steamed vegetables. Now we are going to load the masalas. This is ground coconut and 4 green chilies. And you're going to add salt, 1/2 teaspoon salt on top. Don't spread it, just add it on top. Now we will see the later process of cooking it on induction stove. Now we are ready to put the lid on the cooker. And now we are going to put the weight also. This is the speciality of this cooker. And now we are going to power the induction stove. You have seen how we have put it on. Then menu, you don't have to select a menu. Go to the down button, press the wattage that you want to, the power, high power. Now you can see 1400 is the power that I have put. And then there is a timer of 5 minutes. This timer is what safeguards us. But in 5 minutes time, if we get 4 whistles or minimum 3 whistles, then you can put off the induction stove. Put off the cooking and then immediately release the pressure and see how nicely it has been cooked. The cabbage, steamed the cabbage or vegetable with beans and peas is ready with your masalas. What is that masala? It is grated coconut, a few curry leaves and 3 green chilies ground together coarsely, roughly, and added on top of the vegetable. You should not mix anything. First water, that's the first layer, then the mixed vegetables, then the coconut grating masala that you have added, and then you have put the salt. I have put only 1/2 teaspoon salt and put on the induction stove, and we are going to wait. It's 4 minutes left and you will see the whistle coming through in no time at all. At 3 minutes itself you can hear the whistles go. You wait for about 3 or max 4 whistles and you're done. And you can put off the steam is building up inside the cooker. and we are going to wait. It's 4 minutes left, and you will see the whistle coming through in no time at all. At 3 minutes itself, you can hear the whistles go. You wait for about 3 or max 4 whistles, and you're done. And you can put off the steam is building up inside the cooker because it's high pressure cooker, and this gasket is made of silicone, not your ordinary rubber gasket which is black in color. This is bright green in color, and it can withstand a lot more heat. That is the reason why this cooker is different from your ordinary cooker. But I bought this cooker maybe 5 years back, so I don't know if this model is available or not. But some new models have come. Let's wait for the whistle. It's building up. One whistle. Two minutes left. This is the second whistle. Let's stop at 3 whistles. I'll wait for the third whistle. Let us put off. So in 4 minutes, we have got the cooking steaming down. The beauty of this cooker is you can release the pressure immediately after 3 whistles. But be careful, there will be hot air escaping, so you need to. Now you just have a look at the done vegetable. It is steamed, it has not lost color, it's retained its color. Actually, one should say that it is brighter than when we put it in. All the vegetables appear green and bright. Now all you've got to do is to transfer it to a mixing bowl and stir it nicely, because the salt has to spread evenly. Even otherwise, because of the steamed thing, the salt would have been absorbed by all the vegetables very equally. Now I'll show you. இது மேலே வச்சுக்கோ, இதை எடுத்துக்கோ. Now this is the mixing bowl that we have. You can just tilt it in and mix it. Voila! Your steamed vegetable is ready. இதை மிக்ஸ் பண்ணால் போதும். Yeah. Now the mixing is done. You can transfer it to a nice serving dish and enjoy. This vegetable preparation time took maybe 10 minutes to chop all the vegetables, peel the green peas, pods, and here you can see within 5 minutes, you can say within 4 minutes, your dish is ready. The mixing, serving bowl, and all that may take additional 5 minutes. Enjoy. And one more thing I would like to add is I usually boil the vegetables without any masalas in a half cup of water and filter it out. I mean, the vegetable stock that I get from cabbage, beans, and peas, I use it to prepare a soup, a cabbage soup, adding a lot more water, salt to taste, and pepper, black pepper, and then serve the soup as well. So 2 in 1 can be done. Thank you for watching.
Rama, I have some queries.
Sure, please go ahead, Nanduji.
First, first is that the last week when you did that gajar ka halwa, you hadn't used any water.
No.
And if I am not wrong, unless I heard it wrong, you said in this type of a cooker, the usage of water is very less. But I found you putting water in this. So is it for any reason? So that's the first question.
Yes, I'll answer this question for you. That was a sweet.
Okay.
Carrot halwa, if you even add 1 drop of water, carrot can get burnt black. For vegetables cooking, you can put some coconut oil. Usually पत्ता गोभी के लिए हम लोग coconut oil भी use करते हैं ना, तो coconut oil 1-2 spoon नीचे डाल के, and then 2 tablespoons of water. That is enough to cook this cabbage. For vegetables, you have to use at least 1 tablespoon of water. That will really cook.
How much water did you use in this? By the way?
2 tablespoons or quarter cup of water. Very little of water. If I have, that is the reason why I told you in the end, if I use half a cup of water, then it is for a purpose. I get the essence of this cabbage jo sabzi hai, and then I use that water to prepare a soup for the family.
Okay.
I add 4 cups water. It has the flavor of cabbage. All I need to do is check for salt and black pepper I add to spice it up. You have a soup also in addition. So I prepare a soup also every day. That's a must for a family. Breakfast में ये soup रहता है. Plain stock या कुछ भी. Vegetables बनता है तो soup भी उसका भी निकाल लेती हूँ मैं. But if you want to prepare pure vegetable, then even drop of oil is not necessary. You put only 2 tablespoons of water in the bottom first layer, then all your mixed vegetables, and then you put whatever masalas you want, or plain black pepper and salt bhi chalega. This is a highly nutritious, very nutritious bhaji.
Okay. Did you put any spices in this?
Yes. Yes, I did that. Actually, I took a freshly grated coconut, a half cup of freshly grated coconut, 3 hari mirchi, green chilies, 1 teaspoon of jeera, and curry patta. I ground it coarsely.
I'm talking about chili powder, dhania powder, all those things.
No.
वो सब कुछ नहीं यूज किया आपने?
नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं यूज किया. सिर्फ ये हम लोग ये पोरियल करते हैं ना साउथ इंडिया में. ये you prepare all the vegetables, you cook the, then तड़का देते हैं, and then freshly grated coconut को ऊपर से हम लोग we garnish it and then mix it. Instead of that, I have added chilies, curry patta, and all that in the grated coconut, ground it coarsely, and then added a layer. So that, and then it tastes so much better because all the ingredients, flavors, everything gets trapped inside. Within 4 minutes, maximum 3 minutes, your sabji is over. Where will you? I mean, if you put it on a regular pan, You will take not less than 10 minutes to cook the vegetables, and it loses color. And if you cover it also, it loses the color. Here it is bright. It retains its brightness. The one thing about this is the vegetables cook in its own juices. That's the concept. And for sweet, it is different. For vegetables, the treatment is different. Same cooker.
Okay. And third question I have.
Yes.
Last time and even this time, you showed the cooking on an induction
Yes.
heater, whatever.
Yes.
Now, maybe next time, for the benefit of the common user, let's take an user like me. We don't have an induction cooker here or induction heater or stove. Sorry. So, in a normal gas condition, if you can kindly show us, I presume it may take a 1 more minute extra or maybe 2 more minutes extra at the most, but with using the same cooker. Of course, the cooker is standard, the special cooker, hot pot, whatever you call that.
Yes.
So, but can you please, next time when you
why not?
We can do it instead of an induction this thing. Can you show it on a gas so that which is more commonly used? Because I doubt. I know a lot of people do use induction, but I think majority of people all over India would normally use gas. So that's
why. Yes, I can show it, because even in the same process, only instead of induction, you're going to put it on your gas stove, but let the flame be high, as the highest possible. High flame mein rakhna hai.
When you're doing it, and if you explain it, it will resist far better.
Yes.
Because of course in induction you put the temperature and you put the time, and that's the end of it. You know it will automatically switch off also.
Yes, it will, and no burning.
There has to be a manual intervention of switching it off. And like you rightly said, you have to put it on high, full high flame. So if you can,
and you have to stand near, hear the third whistle, and then put it off, bring it down, then release the pressure. You have to release the pressure very quickly. Burnt, वो जल सकता है, पकड़ सकता है नीचे, इसलिए जल्दी वो सावधानी रहना. क्या 2-3 मिनट वहां खड़े रह सकते हैं बिल्कुल.
2, 3, 5 minutes, is not an issue at all for somebody to. If the cooker is doing all the work in 5 minutes, there's no harm in somebody standing.
Yeah, वहीं पे खड़े रहना. and दूसरा कुछ डिस्ट्रैक्शन नहीं होना, क्योंकि वो विसल मारते रहता है. अगर स्टोव पे है, हम लोग कहीं और कुछ काम और कर रहे हैं, तो you can miss it. You will smell the burnt smell if you are not around. That is the reason why I always put it on induction, because at our age we may forget. I just put it on induction stove and get done with it. That's the simplest way I could do. But stove may be hai. We can do even carrot ka halwa bhi stove pe bhi banaya ja sakta hai. And also with your ordinary pressure cooker also, you can make your gajar halwa and see how it comes. It really comes out well. Only thing you must take the pressure pan, not pressure cooker. जो छोटा है ना, वो मॉडल 2 liters या 3 liters वाला, वो मॉडल को लेना है. एंड देन फॉलो द सेम प्रोसेस, बट स्टैंड देयर. 6 विजिल आने से ही बंद करके खोल देना चाहिए.
I would request either you or the administrator to please share the link for the place or the model name and where we can buy this pressure cooker, because it's a special pressure cooker, as you say.
Okay, I'll have to search for that one.
Yeah, if you can share it with the admin, then they can. And I think there is somebody has got a question in the chat box.
Yes,
maybe
please.
You'd like to address that. There's something on the chat box from Lakshmi.
Yes, Lalitama.
Ramaji, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma.
Yeah, the question is in the chat box, and I have a couple of other questions also.
Yes, please.
So now first, I want you to address the chat box question.
Okay. Is there any specific reason the ingredients are not mixed before closing the cooker? Yes, it should not be. One thing with this cooker is, ये हम लोग बहुत commonly सुनते आते हैं कि मसाले डालने से जल जाएंगे. The same concept for this cooker also, because it is under high pressure, high heat also. If you put the masalas, mix it and put the masalas, that's it. You will get a burnt at the bottom. The vegetables may get burnt because masalas get burnt very easily. The vegetables get cooked easily. Okay, so the layering is the most important part of this cooker. First, the layering should be perfect. First, there is, if you wish, a little bit of oil. I put 1 teaspoon of coconut oil for such vegetables because it will give a nice coconut oil flavor. You don't have to तड़का में आने का नहीं, ये पहले से ही वेजिटेबल्स के अंदर ही वो कोकोनट ऑयल इतना अच्छा फ्लेवर देता है. So you put the oil, then a little water so that it doesn't burn. You ensure. I take 1/4 cup. Little 2 tablespoons of water is also enough to get a perfectly cooked vegetable. And this is called not pressure cooked, but it is called pressure baked.
Okay.
Next question, Ma.
Okay. Next is cabbage has itself some moisture in it.
Yes.
So you don't add more water. What about vegetables like carrot, only beans? All these things, they don't have their own moisture much.
Yes. Very
So
good
how do
question.
we do that?
Yes. In fact, when you do this kind of a cooking, the first vegetable that is recommended to be done cooked is beans, Puril. Beans.
Okay.
I mean, baking of beans. That is what they call it.
Okay.
You have to put only 1 or 2 tablespoons of water, and then you load the beans. 2 cups
Oil.
maximum.
1 or
Yes.
2 tablespoons of oil.
Water.
Water. Okay.
Water. If you wish, you can add 1 teaspoon of your favorite oil.
Cooking
Any
oil.
oil, coconut or anything. But I don't use oil at all for vegetables because baked vegetables are so tasty in itself. You can feel the purity of the vegetable, the taste coming out. And beans, they are like emerald green. इतना अच्छा है. अरे कुक हो गया कि नहीं ऐसा हम लोगों को I mean we suspect that has it cooked. When you put 1 or 2 pieces in the mouth, you will know that it's perfect. 3 whistles, yes, that you have to stop with 3 whistles, release the pressure immediately, open the lid immediately, and then transfer it onto a mixing bowl and nicely mix it up, because you are going to put the salt on top only. The layering is very important. Very, very important.
Okay. Now
and
the third
what I would do is I add some curry leaves also just on top.
flavor.
हाँ, तो इतना अच्छा फ्लेवर के हम लोग कुछ भी करें.
South Indians use curry leaves in everything.
Yes, especially beans, cabbage, you get that curry patta ka flavor and you feel very happy. Also iron content you have. Yes. What's your next question?
My next question. It may not apply to a lot of people, but my question is, there are a lot of cities where there are a lot of power cuts. Okay, this induction, suppose you load the cooker, you close it, and within 1 or 2 minutes, the power goes off. So how do you handle it?
You can just transfer it to your gas stove and continue to cook.
Okay, so there is no other way out.
No other way out. Half done, 2 minutes ho gaya na. Almost it is done 75%. So gas pe transfer karke high pe 1 minute mein wo baaji khatam. I mean, it will get cooked.
Sabzi theek hai, but halwa we have to again the same process of our normal halwa then.
Yes. Immediately transfer it onto the stove and let 6 to 7 whistles come. You have a perfectly done halwa.
Okay, but for this we have to be very alert.
Very
in places
alert.
where you have power cuts.
Yes.
You cannot just leave the cooker and go away.
No. You have to stand near the induction stove if there is a power cut. Yes.
So, because unexpected power cuts happen in many places.
Yes.
It will just go away.
Yes. That's
it is okay with our washing machine and microwave. But what about
cooking? No. I have faced this problem. Immediately, I just transfer it to the stove and continue to cook.
So at this age, we have to be very alert then. We cannot leave the induction and go away.
Yes. But induction I prefer because we can still, I mean, if there is no power cut, we can still. So what I do is power cut kab ho sakta hai, 8 baje ya 9 baje. Then
Nahi.
before that itself, I'll prepare all the induction stove items and keep it ready.
Okay. That is okay. It works with you
Timing.
because you are an early riser.
Even then, you know, it is too early to
I'm
start.
not an early riser.
That's okay. Some people, you know.
Yeah, this I had to ask. See, many houses, even if there is a UPS, these heating gadgets don't work at night.
No. ACs and they don't work. Only
don't
fans and light will work. Fridge.
Lights work.
हाँ,
So
बस.
suppose, see, we have just kept it on the induction stove. अभी एक picture देखने बैठ गए.
हाँ. ओ नहीं
और
नहीं.
हमको पता ही नहीं
इंडक्शन
चलेगा.
पे ठीक है. अब गैस पे रखने से जल ही जाएगा.
नहीं, गैस पे रख के हम निकलते नहीं है. इंडक्शन we will feel induction will take care.
हाँ. Yes.
Gas we
वहाँ
don't
खड़े
move.
रहना चाहिए. You have to stand there, and
Oh.
it's a matter of only a few minutes also. That way.
Okay.
If you see गैस पे भी रख के कोई ऐसे ही सीरियल देखते रहता है, and we tend to forget that there is something burning in the gas stove.
Absolutely right. It has happened.
Yes, milk boil हो जाता है. हम लोग
And milk is a very tricky stuff. The moment you remove your eyes from there, it will boil over.
Yes, it will wait for you to be not alert. You have to be alert.
No, I wanted to check about this power cut. What do we do with that vegetable? So it can be cooked in the normal fashion. Then.
Yes, immediately you transfer it to the
Okay.
gas stove. That's it. It will get done in 1.5 minutes maximum. You'll have fresh, nice, nutritious. Only what is the matter is induction पे magnetic ये electric current आ रहा है coil से. स्टव में आपको फायर से हीट मिल रहा है. हीट इज द मेन थिंग which is cooking your contents inside the cooker. So whichever way it comes, it does cook. This cooker cooks.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Any other questions from anybody? I can clarify. I have chosen something very interesting for the next episode. It is a 2 fruit and veg salad. One is a salad and one is a chaat item. So this does not need a cooker. Neither stove nor induction, nothing. You can assemble it in just 5 minutes if you have all your vegetables and things ready. That's it. I promise it will be such a treat. बहुत सारे हम बनाते रहते हैं शाम को. जल्दी झटपट बनाना है तो हम यही बनाते हैं. साथ में कुछ भी रख सकते हैं, and then you have a lovely tiffin.
Rama, there's a question on the chat box.
What is it? Rama, it said that food cooked at very high temperature loses its nutrients. Here food is being cooked at a very high temperature. What's your take on this? All right. The food cooked at very high temperature for a long period can lose nutrient. Here it's short, it's high, and immediately the pressure is removed. So, and also in this cooker, the moisture in the vegetables itself is sufficient to cook the vegetable itself. Therefore, the nutrients are completely in the vegetables itself. They don't lose nutrients. They don't lose even. That is the reason why it is getting cooked in a very, very at a very short time, and also at high pressure. You're not going on cooking it. That is why the nutrients are locked inside. And one more thing I forgot to tell you, Lalita ma, you asked about carrots. You asked about carrots.
Right.
Carrots.
No, all vegetables which don't have their own moisture.
Yes. Carrots में अगर पानी थोड़ा डालोगे तो ठीक रहेगा, but it could get mashed up. So you may have to 1 whistle में ही रोकना पड़ेगा. This you will, as you cook more and more dishes with carrot. Carrot का एक और problem था मेरा. It can get burnt like anything. Burnt. नीचे इतना लगता है कि काला हो जाता है, कैरेट काला हो जाता है. इसलिए I took 5 years to come out and tell people it will be useful, but you have to follow. And when you are at it, you gain experience, and you become an expert. Like we used to cook on chula, open इसमें. अभी प्रेशर कुकर को ऐसे खेल में हम लोग बना लेते हैं. दिस कुकर इज दादा है इसका, प्रेशर कुकर का दादा है ये. छोटा है लेकिन बहुत बड़ा काम करता है. I save a lot of my time.
See, time is saved, but I don't know whether it is a myth or a fact. Many people say even pressure cooking, your rice and all in pressure cooker is unhealthy. I don't know how true it is.
Yes, it is trapping your starch, in pressure cooker.
So they say it is unhealthy. So don't cook in pressure cooker. That is what many people have been telling. I don't know how it is working. See, I don't cook in a pressure cooker. That is a different issue. Only dal I put in pressure cooker because of the time that it takes.
Yes.
But other things like carrot and all, it just requires some steam.
Yes, only a little bit of steam. Already
steam.
Yes. So soft vegetable.
So on the dal, I just, without water, I put the carrot.
Yes.
It gets steamed.
Yes, very nicely it can. Even pressure cooker में भी वो मैश हो सकता है. इसमें थोड़ा हम लोगों ने 1 टीस्पून वाटर डाल के एक ही विजिल छोड़ने से बस आपका कैरेट कुक हो जाए.
हो जाता है.
हाँ, हो जाता है. तो लेसर टाइम. यू विथ एक्सपीरियंस विल बी एक्सपेरिमेंटिंग. जल गया मेरा कितने बार मैंने स्क्रब किया. हमारे पास मेड सर्वेंट भी नहीं, मैं ही खुद करना. इसलिए मैं बहुत गिर के सीखी हूँ.
That is an issue with me also. I don't like servants coming and cooking food for me. So far, yes.
नहीं कुकिंग का भी
नहीं. क्या लगेगा?
Even washing vessels हमारे पास maid servant नहीं है. So we do all the washing of the vessels.
My family is big. So if family is big and all working people, vessels I have always kept one. But cooking, no. वो कुछ पता नहीं है. I feel cooking के लिए it is only half an hour job. Why should you keep somebody for it?
नहीं, हम कुक कभी नहीं रख सकते क्योंकि I love to cook. So there is no question of allowing somebody to cook.
If we cook, we can try out items also.
Sorry?
We can try out a lot of things.
Oh, I have experimented for 5 years now. Different dishes. Every time different. This cabbage का कैरेट ऐड कर दिया या और कुछ ऐड कर दिया, एक दूसरा भाजी बन गया वो. I mean, it becomes a different vegetable.
Correct.
Altogether. Some masalas को थोड़ा कर लो, या वहाँ ये कोकोनट के बदले में और कुछ डाल दो, दूसरा ही बन जाएगा ये vegetable taste.
Today's cabbage vegetable, we call it as modagotel. Instead of green chilies, we put red chili.
Red chilies.
Red chili.
Yes. What I do for modagotel, what I do is कैरेट को, बीन्स को या पीस, सभी ये सब मड़गोटल के ही स्टफ है. और कैरेट्स आल्सो. सो आई फर्स्ट प्रेशर कुक द वेजिटेबल्स फर्स्ट. दैट इज दिस. देन दाल तो हमारा एक कप में अलग सा होगा.
I put dal also in that because I put moong dal.
हाँ, that will be very tasty actually. Moong dal का.
Moong dal, so it is added to the vegetables, so it will be one pot inside that.
Yes. What I do is cooked tur dal. That I put it on top later when the vegetables are done nicely. ये and then पानी जितना मारना है उसको. Then check for salt. कूट में कुछ भी हो सकता है. कोकोनट को ग्राइंड करके उससे मसाला वो भी डाल सकते हो. नहीं तो रसम पाउडर या सांबार पाउडर, कुछ भी कॉम्बिनेशन चलेगा इसमें. तड़के के लिए हम लोगों को बांडली रख के वो पैन रख के हमको करना पड़ेगा बाद में.
राई उड़द दाल एंड कड़ी पत्ता.
हाँ, यस. जीरा, कोई जीरा करता है, उड़द दाल, करी पत्ता, राई.
Jeera is added to my grinding masala paste.
This is some people give tadka also. So cook also, basic is get the vegetables done. Just like in stove, you're getting the vegetables cooked and then you're going to add your dal ka jo bhi hai consistency, water mark. That you can do easily in this cooker. But one thing is, when the koot is being done, that is a sambar or a koot is done, I do not put the lid on. I stand near the induction stove, let
Okay.
it boil for 2 minutes, then add whatever I want to that.
Okay.
सांबर का भी हमारा वेजिटेबल सब रेडी है, अंदर चला जाएगा. I won't wait for dal and all that. I'll keep everything ready. सर्विंग डिश में जो भी दाल होना है, पानी, टैमरिंड का जो वो है पेस्ट है, कुछ भी वो मसाले सब उसके अंदर रेडी होगा. As soon as the vegetables get cooked, I pour this liquid and put the induction on for 2 more minutes, and then that's it. You need not stand there 2 minutes के बाद में. Then you put off the stove, lid को बंद कर देना और वेट को रख देना. वो आराम से वो गरम पे ही रहेगा, गरम ही रहेगा until you eat. That is the special. So many dishes. I can keep talking about food. Yes.
Food, there is endless.
Yes.
Food is endless. Okay, somebody was asking some question.
Yes.
Chat box.
भारती माँ, छोले हम लोग मैं बहुत बनाती हूँ छोले. What I do is I don't cook the chana dal, काबुली चना या जो भी है वो चना या बटाना वटाना, उसको हम प्रेशर कुक में कर लेते हैं पहले, वो राइस के साथ या कुछ दलिया के साथ. ये भी उसको जो भी छोले के वेजिटेबल्स होते हैं ना, टमाटर या अपने ऑनियन या आलू कुछ भी हो, ये इसमें ये छोटे कुकर में पकता है. Then those things are ready. Chana is ready. You put all your masalas, whatever masalas you want, then add it to this cooker. Once your onions, tomato, aloo, जो भी है वो बन गए, इसमें you can tip it in and let it boil. कोतमीर जो भी है, घी डालने का है तो डालिए. It will be very tasty. It will be very. Then finally you can नींबू डालने वाले डालते हैं, जो भी मसाले, चाट मसाला या चना मसाला. ये और एक बात है मुझे बोलने का, केया का मसालास हैं वो बहुत अच्छे हैं. इट गिव्स अ लॉट ऑफ डिफरेंट टेस्ट. इट मे बी कमिंग फ्रॉम नॉर्थ इंडिया. Amritsari chole masala, that is, it made a lot of difference from all the other market में मिलने वाले मसाले. बहुत वो एक अलग सा था, टेस्ट भी बहुत था, अच्छा था. So I use Keya masalas, everything, Mathura chaat masala, Avdi raita masala, all those things. You can create a lot of other dishes using the masalas. That's it. Chole, I will show you one day, one of these days.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. तो और कोई है सवाल पूछने का? If we don't have any questions, Firoz, can we call it a day?
Yes, ma'am, we can. Yes. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, all of you. You have encouraged me to. Next time we'll meet next Tuesday, same time.
Yes. Thank you, Rama ma'am.
Welcome. You're welcome. I'm so happy.
We are also happy. We got some inputs.
Thank you.